I like to read a lot, but I have surprisingly few favourite authors. My all-time favourite is the late great Terry Pratchett, with Neil Gaiman also becoming a favourite of mine, Neverwhere standing out for me so far, other than Good Omens, which was a collaboration between the two and my gateway book to Gaiman. Recently, I've tried out Anne McCaffrey and Elizabeth Ann Scarborough's Petterby series. I just cannot get into it. I know McCaffrey's Dragon Riders of Pern is very popular, but I don't know that I want to read it if it's going to be like this. But, you know, it's usually a gamble when you read collaborations, so if any of you have read both, I'd be very grateful for your insight. I'm also struggling along with The Three Musketeers. I started out really enjoying it, but about 3/4 of the way through, I came to really dislike the characters. I've started taking breaks from it, you know, read a book, read a bit more Musketeer. And for a while it made their antics more palatable with a break in between, except for now I've read a few books or started some and discarded them and still not picked up the Musketeers. I'm determined that I will finish it one day though, one day soon maybe. Off the back of that, I'm finding the more I read, the harder I find it to find authors that I like. I can enjoy individual books, but rarely am I coming back to the same author like the way I do with Pratchett or Gaiman. I have a lot of books on my Kindle right now, but most of them I'm either discarding or making do with. However, I'm making myself get through the things on my Kindle before I search for better suited books. I have a lot of indie books on there, indie being self-publications. And from all that I've read so far, I can recommend The Benevolence Archives by Luther M. Seiler. This is a sci-fi fantasy type thing. He freely admits it's inspired by Star Wars, so if you like Star Wars, you'll probably love this too, and perhaps even if you don't like Star Wars, you'll like this. I will warn you though that The Benevolence Archives is the beginning of a series, and I haven't read the third book yet because as of recording it has literally just been released. I can also recommend Dust by Arthur Slade, which is a one-off and very atmospheric. I also occasionally do a spot of beta reading for a friend, which is a bit like being a crash test dummy but for books. And when she's published, I can see her becoming a favourite too. So my question for you guys today is, what does it take for an author to become one of your favourites? If you like this channel and you want to help us keep going and get cool stuff, you can get the Girl is Out of Tea shirt or on a sweater or mug, link in the downstairs. And don't forget to subscribe to see more tattle in tea, like if you like, and share if you care. Sorry, I couldn't resist the rhyme. Good tea. Neil Gaiman also becoming a favourite of mine with Neverwhere Neverwhere.